Hello and welcome back to a new video. This is gonna be a different kind of video because I'm going to talk to you guys, like comment, over this gameplay. This is some Civilization 6 gameplay and I might do more of this. To give some context of what is happening, I'm at war with Wilhelma because they captured the city. So that's why I can see Georgia and Norway too. You could see my relationships there, and I have a religion called the Holy Elephant. I go for a religious victory. Nothing more to say about that. You can see there are a lot of other civilizations. Yeah, there are some of the pantheons that have been chosen. Note that. That's Hinduism. Hinduism. Oh yeah. As I said, this is just gonna be gameplay. You watch. I might do some of this because it's easier for me to upload. I don't need to edit so much. And one thing I can say, I will start streaming on Twitch, actually. And I will edit the video of that stream and put it on YouTube. I just want to say that, put that out to the world. My Twitch name should be the same as my PlayStation name. So yeah. Yes, the Cree is not the best nation, but they are cool in some ways. They have like the special unit, the recon unit. I always thought they were a bad unit, a special unit that is a recon unit. But it's not. It's not that bad after all. The other abilities, or the construction thing you can... I don't remember what it's called, but I don't like it. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. But before I talk, that border has been there the whole game, but I just didn't know. But anyway, they also have the really cool ability with trading. You get more 1 food and 1 gold if you have the requirements. And yeah. They also have this one ability when they annex a tile, their trade routes go through. And here you can also see Norway is in a bit of a tough situation. And yeah, because they built all of their unique units in a inland sea. Because that's this map, it's an inland sea I play. I play on King difficulty, I should have had it higher. But yeah. It happens something weird with this clip. So now I will explain the trade ability for the pre-empire. And that is, you annex tiles that are free tiles within your city center. So it's you just gain free tiles. It's pretty good, but you cannot decide where the traders go. If you could manage like your own trade route, like you press go, well, how do I say it? Go in this tile and this tile to the city, but it chooses automatically. But still, you gain a lot of free tiles. So that's why it's a really good one. My game tactic here was I was really focusing on the Dutch with the apostles, because you should not buy missionaries when you are available to buy apostles. I think because you gain a free promotion, and that's just really good. A free promotion is really good, and they have a lot of religious strength. I also have a wonder down in my city. I could have had a lot of people there, like apostles, move through and gain +3 instead of +2 to the charge. But I don't think using that extra time it's unnecessary. But here, this is a pretty new city. But I have these tiles because I had a lot of money and trade routes. that I sent, and it picked up the tiles. At this moment, I was considering, do I want to make peace with the Dutch? Because as you see, my troop is almost dead there. And then I remembered I get +5 healing inside their territory, so I moved him away, and then I put him to heal. I was really focusing on the west, and I was just spreading my religion really fast, if I can say that. And whenever I had control over the Chinese, as you see here, I'm pretty much going to have Tian, I think it is, soon. I was thinking I won. But that depends if someone gets a domination that I don't think someone's gonna get, or a religious before me, culture, or a science victory. I was 100% sure that science would not win because of that I was expanding with my religion really fast. So I was pretty sure that I would win, and that this game would be too easy now. Here I want to make peace if I get the city, but she doesn't want to, so I just say no, I want to conquer it myself. But yeah. The thing is, the religious victory is really easy against bad AI. Because you just make an apostle and you've basically won, because they don't know how to counter you. They would just try and spread a religion. They will only ruin for you. But if you have an IQ of over 5, you should be able to stop them. For example, I had this game as the Spanish. I sent apostles over to another continent to make them believe in my religion. And then, in a continent more to the south, I had conquered it with my religion fully. But when I thought I had won the game, I looked down and they had converted to other religion. And I was like, this is just ruining it for me. It just makes my game take longer. But I still managed to finish it because it was really easy. You could just send a missionary down there and you could win. And that is something I also have been thinking a lot about. Is the not the gurus, the inquisitors. They are only good in war scenarios because they cannot. The thing the inquisitors does, it removes the religion, everything from that city, so it's clean. And when that city is clean, you can easily pick it up, but it's only in war you can use it. So that's why I don't like it. When you go religious, I think you should go peaceful, except if you are the Spanish. Because they have the ability where when you conquer a city, it just goes to your religion if you have a conquista besides or conquering it. So I don't like that unit. I don't think it's useful. I never also built the guru, or whatever it's called, because I don't think it's useful. I have sometimes thought about it, but I'm like, I don't need to, because the AI, like, they usually never go into combat. The hardest religious victory I had was on my computer without that I don't have the DLCs on. I got it for free on Epic Games, by the way. I did not buy it both on PS4 and PC, but that was a whole different thing. I took over Italy. I was Russia doing the religious victory. I took over Italy's religion, but they managed to rise up in Rome. So I had to obviously move some missionaries back, build some new ones, but I stopped it, but it was just a bump, speed bump in my victory. So the thing I'm meaning with this is that if you want to go for a victory and you have played the game a lot, like these games have been on King, I think that is too low. I don't know why I put it that. Probably just want a calm game. But in the long run, I would much rather have, for example, Deity or Emperor. I don't know if that affects the AI to be better, but I know it makes them stronger. So that I might need to build up for these kind of scenarios. If I attack, they would have more damage, if I can say that, because if you have an Emperor, they probably get like plus to their damage. And then I would probably need to have a Guru that heals my units. But in the other Russia game, when I was moving over to the continent, the only thing it took really long because it was a big ocean, and I couldn't move the religious unit alone because it would get killed by barbarians. So it took a lot of time. But Arabia, that was some of the hardest because he had so many religious units. He didn't use them to like try and convert cities. But when I was almost winning, he just suddenly popped out so many, and it was so frustrating. It was just so frustrating. But I still won. It was just a speed bump. The only thing I was afraid that I would have to start and produce new apostles to send over the ocean, and I would probably be playing for 1 more hour because of that. That would just be frustrating. But now I talked about religious victory. If you know the science victory, before I thought that was the best one. I thought that science was the best victory. But it's so late game. People might already have gotten a religious victory. Probably not domination, because that's the hardest one. It's almost impossible. Because you have to conquer so many cities. And in this scenario, I could have done it, but it would have been taking too long. I would have needed to go all the way up to Norway, and I would have needed to cross over to the French. The culture one is, well, I would say it kind of depends on if someone else really focuses on that. You might not win at all, because culture is like, okay, I have 5 out of 10 tourists, for example, and someone has 4 out of 10, and someone has 1 out of 10. I think that's how it goes. If you lose 1 tourist, someone gains 1. So you could just stay in a stalemate for a long time. As you can see here, they have 0 out of 37. So that one doesn't start before people actually go visit places too. So it's kind of hard to say what is best. Religion, you can also be in a stalemate for a long time if the AI, for example, or the player knows what it's doing. Science, it's just the first one to do it. Domination, you could be in a bad position because it's so much war. And if you're a nation like me that is not that good at war, and you, for example, have Synthia or America, it would be a lot harder because America is +5 combat on the home continent, and Synthia just get that bonus when they heal. So yeah. score victory, I don't count. Oh, well, I count it as a victory, but I don't count that as a victory to go for because you gain score from what you do. For example, I gain more score for more cities I convert. I think that is how it goes. And the more science you do and all of that. And now I ask this woman, the Dutch Wilhelma or whatever, uh, for peace. But she didn't want my demands, so I didn't want to. Because if I would give them the city, they would probably eat her. And yes, the Dutch ate their prime minister, if you didn't know. Think about it, yeah? They ate their prime minister. The Dutch are really weird people. But anyway, now I'm actually gonna more talk about the gameplay. I was just gonna talk about Civilization a little bit, because I think it's a really fun game. It's a lot of things to do. But obviously there are things I wish existed. Like, for example, if I border a country, I wish I could buy their tiles instead of the whole city. That would be better. But now I'm just asking for peace because I don't know if I want to fight or not. I know I'm not gonna get the city, but I still want to try. But I think in the next turn I'm kind of spoiling, but that is. I'm not gonna get the city. That's pretty obvious. But when I spotted the French, I was like realizing I forgot that there were more civilizations. I was like thinking, oh, I'm so happy everyone is on one continent. But no, I have yet not found. I think it's Gandhi because it's Hinduism, but I still haven't found that guy who founded that religion. So it just makes the game last longer. I kind of want this game to be over, but I still have a lot of fun. But yeah, after I lost my archer, I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't like this. So, and I saw the wall starting to build, and I was like, no. Yeah, do you know what? Let's make peace with her. I immediately went there, make peace, give me as much money as you can, and she would give me 10 golds for 30 turns. That was a acceptable demand. But yeah, I also got this great Admiral. I was considering, do I want him? Do I want him? Because the +3 combat strength is good. But I would much rather have a unit with 1 promotion. But I was like, yeah, why not? If I get a Sea Empire, if I can call that. Navy, that's what it's called. Why not? So then and here's the scout actually I'm talking about. It's really good unit. Really strong. If you have the +5 combat strength against barbarians, he could win against a barbarian warrior. I'm just saying, they're really, really strong. But here I'm just thinking, what should I call them? And I think it is the... Well, you'll see what it is. But as I said a lot of times, this is just one kind of video I made. What is that outside my window? Oh, what the hell is this? It looks like a Jewish star. A blue Jewish star. What is that? But I'm actually being serious. It's like the... What is it called? The Atom Star or whatever? I don't remember. But yeah, I call them the Elephant Scouts because of religion. But Jesus Christ, what is that? It's like a blue star outside of... It's far away, but it's a blue star in the form of a Jewish star. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Which is really weird. But I'm just saying this again. This is something I might start to do. Because I think it's a lot easier. Because when I make the other videos, when I record and talk at the same time, I do a lot of edits. For example, with the music, with the zooming in, with the arrows, and all of that. Now I'm just talking. But speaking of talking, I might start to stream on Twitch, while after I've streamed, post a edited video on YouTube. I think that is something I will do. When on Twitch, well, it would be a stream, whatever. I would stream here on PlayStation, play some games. That's it. Not so much else. That's it. Probably stream Civilization 6. Battlefield might be fun. Well, everything. If some of you were to watch, maybe that too. Even like if you were to say, "Ah, let's play that," I would say yes. If I have the game, of course. But if someone asked me to join Call of Duty, I might say yes. But that's just what I'm thinking. It would be cool to stream on Twitch and then put it out on YouTube, because well, there are a lot of people who does that. As I'm saying, there are a lot of people who does that. And then if you were to watch the stream, you could all choose what I should play. But here, this is against me. This World Congress. I was kind of like, why do you care about me? Why do you care that I'm showing my religion to the world? Holy elephant. Why should you care? But of course they care, they're humans. So now it is 2 people against me. I hate them. And that is the freaking Netherlands woman, and I think it was a Georgian. Well, as you see, China has fully converted to my religion. Or it soon has. I only need Chan or whatever. But it's basically mine. So at this point, I was thinking I have won. I just need to be done. I soon get Amsterdam too. I soon will move over to France. I soon will find the Hinduist guy. And I will soon win. When I win, I will start a new game. Maybe on Twitch, if you guys want to choose. But if you wonder why I deleted that trade, it's because I have 4 out of 4. But soon I will get 4 out of 5 again. And the reason why I thought I should delete it is because I won this kind of meeting where I get +1 trade route. And did it help to delete it? No, because soon after that I got +1 trade route anyways. So when I deleted it, I built a new one. And doesn't like trader units have maintenances? Yeah, that's something like that. Yeah, that's the thing. The market must have gotten destroyed, so I lost 1. And when I repaired it, I got +1 back. Pretty dumb. But yeah. Now I'm setting foot on French land and converting them to the best religion ever. bought an apostle because I forgot to do it the last time. And yeah. If you want, she just announced me because I sent her a delegation. But if you guys want to see more of these commentating videos, I really want to know if this is popular. If you want me to do this, if it's easier for you to understand, if it's better if I do something else. But I want to try this out, because if I post more
An architecture.
And use less time on the videos, because I might probably post tomorrow too, I don't know, or after tomorrow, because I do the same thing that I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm just building a dam, I'm just getting ready. Everything's being okay. There's probably something you see here that I should not have done. For example, like, if I could have built that dam more towards my capital, because I could have built an aqueduct there, but I felt like not doing it because I don't want to. And here you might wonder, why are you attacking? Why not convert? Well, because if I kill, they will lose Catholicism and gain Holy Elephant. And that was by accident, actually. I removed that by accident, but it ended up paying off again, and that's because I built a district there. So, I was kind of mad, thinking, wow, I'm stupid. But it was okay, because as I said, I built a district there after some times. But you can see I have a lot of elephants to the right. 2 elephants. Well, there are no yeah, there's 1 elephant. I just have really many elephants. And to the city, when I remove the stone, there's also an elephant there. Up in the snow, yes, I know. That right. But yeah. Then I'm just now popping out apostles. That's basically the thing I'm doing. I don't know what war I can build. So I build a trader. I probably should have built one of the wonders that I could see. And I just found that relic. That was like and now I'm thinking of it. Like when I watch over my own gameplay, I don't see many mistakes, but I've seen 2. Well, this is also a mistake, but it ended up being okay because I just walked past a barbarian outpost, and I was afraid that that apostle was gonna die, but I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't die because that's a Norwegian, not a barbarian cavalry. No, that's not a cavalry. That's a chariot, heavy chariot. Yeah. The one, the promotion level for the apostles. My favorites are the 75 noble of other religion, the +2 and +3, because those are the one you mainly use. They convert adjacent barbarians. It's like if you have the, what is it called? A military unit that you gain from the military points. He has that ability, and for a unit to have that ability 5 times, or not 5 times, 3 times. 5 times if you are in a gold age, as I am, and you choose the things. But 3 times, you can convert adjacent barbarian units. I should just, wow, that's a lot of things. Now, when I saw that undiscovered area, I was like, oh my goodness. Why haven't that been discovered? What is this? What is all of this? But I didn't care too much because I don't have that big OCD. If you want to like say, oh, you could have done that better, yes, that scout recon unit I could have placed a lot better. Because yes, I could have moved it one tile up because that's the way I'm moving. But here you can see both Tamar and Wilhelma are out of the game. The Hinduist and the Catholic person is soon mine. We have a new French city and a wonder. So
the Pantanal is the most.
Well, I didn't think of this while playing, but I was thinking of this now. If I were to choose the +3, if walking past a wonder when I'm sending it to France, I could do that because it moves past the wonder and it will gain +3. And I think that's pretty good. It reminds me of the Russia game. You know when I said I have to go past an ocean? Well, the ocean had the Galapagos right beside the city, like 2 tiles from the city center that sent out the troops or apostles, and I could just give them +3 charges all the time. It was so amazing because I didn't have to send really many over at the same time. So I was pretty lucky with that. That's that. At this point I was thinking, now I soon have got Norway, Georgia. I think that's Georgia. I just think that isn't it Georgia? I think it. I've got Wilhelma, I've got China, I've got Cyrus. Is Persia just called that. And I've got also myself, and I've soon got the French. So then I was like, it's the world against Hindus. Who will win? I think I'll win. So I was just now waiting for my apostles to arrive in France, for them to die. I don't know. I actually was like thinking, what's the most efficient way I can do this? But sometimes you stop thinking, what's the most efficient way, because you feel, well, I wasn't bored, but like I've gone through this religion stuff so many times, and I wanted to do a deity or emperor game. Don't care if it's science, religion. Well, a science and a culture game might be the hardest one to do actually, when it's because they would have a lot better research and culture. Yeah, I like its kind of shit color. It's like, oh, they've converted to shit. But yes, like that kind of frustrated me. Why didn't the unit move automatically 1 extra tile? Well, I don't know, that was just really frustrating. But the thing was Norway, all the naval units. Why do they keep building more? Why? Oh yeah, that's that one against. Yes. Think. Well, they have a lot of missionaries outside of that city. But I was like, if they manage to do it, does that matter? No. But if I manage to keep it, I will get a religious bomb or whatever. And almost every city around me will follow my religion. That's pretty cool. But when I'm streaming on Twitch, you must remember that I'm on PlayStation and streaming. So if you say any PC games I should choose, I can't. but I might or might not stream on PC. It's quite different because when I'm on the PC, my brother's on the PlayStation. And when he's on the PlayStation, you can hear him. He is talking so loud all the time. And I couldn't have streamed it. And I'm thinking for you guys, not for myself. Just found a new city, just go over and convert it. Easy as that. Now I was like starting to get a foothold in in France. But yeah. As you see there, all my trade places is like you gain more religion boost. And that's also pretty good. I hope Chiang is trading with me, the capital of China, because then it will be faster. They'll become Holy Elephant. Like, if I have a religion, I should not have trade with a city. For example, the French city that is Catholic. It would be okay to do it because in my own country, because it's so strong that they cannot convert me, and I have them on their heels. But if it would have been a stalemate and they almost had converted me, and I was on my heels, or not on my heels, I was still on my feet, but they almost have that one city. I should not have traded to them, obviously, because, well, you know why. I don't have to explain. Because it will convert without me even knowing. That's the worst, when you don't realize that one of your cities have converted. Here I'm like thinking, what should I do? I have only one charge left, but I don't want them to take the city. So, I was like thinking and thinking, should I attack? Should I call for reinforcements? Should I just walk away? And I stayed. Because that, in my opinion, was the best. This map was really weird. And it was pretty fun too. The map I used actually is Inland Seas, and that is a cool map to use. I didn't realize it was gonna be like this, but it was... Well, if you're a naval nation, forget about it. Forget about it. It's probably one of the worst. Pangaea and Terra would be better. Almost. Because then you actually are fighting. You can be fighting on the coast, like around. But it would be really hard, as you see with Norway. They can location for their boats. If they would have been France, perfect. Because they would have been right with the ocean. But that's what I was talking about. When I killed a unit, it minus, if I could say that, the Catholic cities and plus the Holy Elephant. But yeah, now I'm just waiting. Now it is like the video is over. I will make a new video on this where I continue just finishing the game, and I think that will be good. That is the city they have to conquer. I was like thinking, how the hell have you not conquered that yet? But wait a minute. If you sit it down left, right, if that connects with the French, that is, and that ocean between me and the French is just an inland sea. That is actually amazing, kinda. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.